Hello and welcome to the NFL Update Week 13. To start off the week, we have Thursday Night Football, where the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions went head-to-head. In the beginning of the game, it looked like the Detroit Lions were in for a blowout. They were beating the Packers 20-0 at the end of the first half. But you can never count out Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. They were able to claw their way back into this game. But it looked like the Detroit Lions were still going to win, because the Packers had the ball at the 50-yard line, and their only hope was a Hail Mary. They're not going to get a Hail Mary on the final play of the game, but again, this is Aaron Rodgers we're talking about. And Aaron was running around the pocket, and he threw a bomb down the field in the end zone. And every single Detroit Lions defender was behind Richard Rodgers, just watching that ball float into his hands for the easy touchdown. Aaron Rodgers makes a Hail Mary look easy. The Detroit Lions lost the game off a Hail Mary. There was no other way to lose a game any worse. Well, I mean, what do you think, Eli? Was that the worst? Well, the Cleveland Browns get embarrassed again. But I mean, when is the Cleveland Browns not getting embarrassed? Nothing new there. While Andy Dalton will be getting ready for the playoffs, the Cleveland Browns will be getting ready to clean house yet again. While the Philadelphia Eagles were able to beat the New England Patriots in Foxborough, one of the toughest places to play and one of the toughest quarterbacks in the game. But that Sunday, they made Tom Brady look silly. Brady did almost come back in the fourth quarter to win it, but that Philadelphia Eagles defense and that special teams just had it on the Patriots all night. Watching Tom Brady lose was my second favorite thing this week. I think the New York Giants fans know what my favorite thing was. With that loss, the New England Patriots dropped to the third seed in the playoff picture. If that stands, the New England Patriots will not have home field advantage throughout the playoffs, while the Philadelphia Eagles somehow are still in this. With that win, that ties them up with the Washington Redskins for first place in the piss-poor division. Every team in that division is under 500, but they still have a shot at the playoffs. The New York Bowl was in full swing this week as the New York Giants and New York Jets faced off. The Giants seem to have the game in hand. But, as the season has played out, the New York Giants seem to have a lot of games in hand. In fact, fun fact that Giant fans hate, the Giants have lost 5 games with under 1 minute and 37 seconds left. And this week was no different. After beating the Jets by a pretty big margin, big Brandon Marshall and Ryan Fitzpatrick have something to say about that and were able to get a touchdown with 34 seconds left to bring it into overtime. The tensions were high because both these teams know if they get a win, they would be in the playoffs. Of course, the New York Jets, I guess, want to be in the playoffs a little bit more because we were able to move down the field, but we sputtered on the drive that would have won us the game, so we had to kick the field goal and put that Revis-less defense out on the field. The nervous sweats were going on as Odell Beckham and Eli Manning took the field, the only players on the Giants, as they took the field and tried to come up with a game-winning drive. And Eli did everything he possibly could, besides throw a touchdown, to get their team in position to win the game. Well, Josh Brown went out there to try to kick the field goal to extend overtime. He went out there. This man hasn't missed a kick all season, so naturally, I was screaming, miss, miss, miss. And what did he do? It went wide left, and it was no good. What is unbelievable is the New York Giants, they still have a shot at the playoffs. Their division is a dumpster fire, and if they get only maybe 2 more wins, they could see themselves in the playoffs, which is ridiculous. Tom Coughlin does not deserve to be in the playoffs. Well, the Matt Hasselbeck show sputtered on Sunday Night Football when Big Ben and the Pittsburgh Steelers were able to defeat the Indianapolis Colts and get their team a little bit closer to the playoffs. So you're saying there's a chance. Amazingly, the Dallas Cowboys are 1 win out of being tied for first place in their awful, awful division. Currently, the Redskins are in first place, and they could have separated themselves on Monday Night Football, but Kirk Cousins just couldn't get it done, and the Cowboys are this close to actually making a playoff run, which just shouldn't happen. I'm sorry, Michael Irvin, I know you love your Dallas Cowboys, but a team that is under 500 should never be in the playoffs. Well, that's it for this week. Remember to like this video and subscribe. I'm a Jets fan, signing off.